People shouldn't be able to buy these spiders online. People should need licenses to own them. I want to show you guys this awesome wolf spider that Mr. Tarantula Kat found me. So we're pretty sure that she's gravid. She's in here right now. And I just made this like really quick the other night when he found her. So I'm going to actually rehouse her because I want to give her something bigger. And we're going to be using my new 6-inch cat cube. I'm going to use arachnid. All right, so I'm going to do it like this, I think. I always try to do a cork round with wolf spiders or grass spiders or whatever this is. I think it's a wolf spider. I'm not 100% sure though, so if anybody wants to correct me, that is just fine. You let me know. So something like this looks really nice. I'm not even kidding you guys. I drove to 4 pet stores to find this moss. I don't know why everybody's like out of frog moss right now. If Zoomed wants to explain. Here's my little haul. Got another pair of these finally. I've been needing to, but couldn't find frog moss. Couldn't even find the sphagnum moss. Finally did at Pet Supplies Plus, which I never go there, but I don't know why. I mean, I just forget it exists. I also found this terrarium moss, which I do like this too. And this one is all natural, no dyes. It looks good. It looks good. And of course we need some leaf litter just as a last touch. This spider is probably going to be like lightning fast, but let's give it a try. I noticed she's like webbed up right. Oh, there she goes. Oh my goodness. Look at her though. She is so gorgeous. So if anybody wants to take any guesses on what kind of wolf spider she is, if she's even a wolf spider at all, is she a grass spider possibly? I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Dude, she is gorgeous. I absolutely love her. What a great find. Do you guys think she's gravid? Now remember, wolf spiders are speedy, fast, but they cannot climb smooth surfaces very well at all. Come on. Yep, there she goes. Perfect. Thirsty, look at her go. Oh yeah, good, good. I'm glad that she's drinking. Okay, she definitely is a plump girl. So either she found some loose crickets or we're about to have a bunch of whatever kind of spider this is, babies. I want to be as sensitive as possible here because at the end of the day, somebody passed away. I see that he was a father of 2, a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old. I can relate in a sense because I also suddenly lost my dad when I was a teenager. And this is like less about him or the family and more just about media around it and the speculation around it and the comments around it more so than like the event itself. So the title of this is Dad of 2 Suddenly Dies After Being Bitten by Venomous Spider He Bought Online. And his former partner said that he had purchased the spider a few weeks earlier. I guess he went on a trip and he was not feeling well. Throughout the following week, Mark complained of flu-like symptoms such as being too hot and too cold, as well as aching limbs. Then on Saturday, August 2nd, he rang Carly's sister, who lives on the street over from his flat, and complained that he was unable to breathe properly. It looks like he then collapsed. Paramedics arrive and they were unable to save him. So it says he had bought 5 spiders online 2 to 3 weeks before and was obsessed with, I think they mean them. So this could easily be like anybody in the hobby, you know what I mean? Like we all buy spiders online all the time. This is like a very regular occurrence, but I can see for somebody who is new to the hobby, for people who are not involved in the exotic pet keeping or tarantula spider keeping hobby, like it probably raises eyebrows when people first realize, oh, you can buy a spider online. This is not exactly the media coverage that we want, you know, to showcase our hobby, because how many people buy spiders online every single day and keep spiders and have like no incidents at all, like never even been bitten once, you know? It looks like the post-mortem has so far been inconclusive in finding his actual cause of death, but following the week and a half of symptoms, she and his family believe his death was a result of the spider bite. Now, this is the part that made me decide to like do the video. It says at the end of this article, the carer, I don't know who the carer is that his former partner? I don't, or like a medical staff, I don't know. Carer said he told me about the bite and I said he needed to go to the hospital, but he didn't. People shouldn't be able to buy these spiders online. People should need licenses to own them. Okay, so that's a really extreme statement. You hear about people being bitten or even killed by dogs, but you don't see people banning dogs. So in the United States, this is UK based, but in the United States, an average of about 43 people die each year from dog bites or attacks. Okay, how many cows? 20 to 22 people per year are killed by cows. How many people die from spiders? Fewer than 3 people die each year from spider bites. While many spider species are venomous, their fangs are often too small to penetrate human skin, or the venom isn't potent enough to cause serious harm. I know in the UK, you cannot keep a black widow without a permit already, and I'm guessing that's probably because the UK doesn't have any medically significant spiders at all natively. It looks like you need a dangerous wild animals license from your local authority. The Dangerous Wild Animals Act of 1976 regulates the keeping of certain species considered dangerous in the UK. My guess here, and this is just speculation, this has like, you know, nothing to back it up, this is just me guessing, if anybody wants to clarify, I don't think it was a tarantula, because there are currently like no documented cases of a tarantula ever causing, like directly causing a death worldwide that we know of. Tarantula venom can be medically significant, but generally it's not anything to worry about, even the medically significant ones. It's more so they would be painful, but will they actually cause like serious life-threatening problems? For most people, no. But, and here's the part that could have played into this, they can amplify pre-existing conditions, and that of course could lead to a fatality. So, you know, if you are bitten by an old world tarantula, just say like an OBT, and you already have some kind of ailment, their venom can, you know, contribute to worsening whatever condition that is. So that's definitely like a possible thing. Now, how often does that happen? Almost never. I've personally never heard of it happening. Like, not to say it never has and never will, but I've just personally never heard of anybody like actually dying from any kind of tarantula bite documented in the hobby, any of it. My other guess is, I don't know if in the UK you need a permit for the Brazilian wandering spider, but that is a medically significant species. What's strange though is this, it had been like a week or two, like he went on a whole trip and everything between the spider bite and him passing away. So, and I'm not a medical professional, but it's hard for me to think that it's even like that related, because that's such a long time gap between being bitten and having that complication and passing away. Now, if you are ever bitten and you have like these kind of side effects where you have difficulty breathing or you have like body chills and stuff like that, then obviously like you should definitely be seen by a medical professional. It could be some kind of allergic reaction or just a reaction in general, and you know, that's something preventable, like they can treat you, you know what I mean? In general. But I don't know, like, again, this article does not have much information. I don't know why he chose not to go in. I wish he hadn't have roughed out whatever was going on, because, you know, it could have potentially had a much different outcome. This is all just to say, you know, articles like this, they really contribute to making people more afraid of spiders. And of course, you know, this was posted on Facebook, and immediately there's people blaming him. There you go, Darwin in action. Moral of the story, don't buy poisonous spiders. Who in his right mind buys a spider anyway? It's his own fault. He bought the spider and it was venomous. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I mean, the comments are pretty much what you would expect. However, there are a flood of people like trying to educate or defend the spiders. There isn't a hobby spider you can buy that has potent enough venom to kill you, with the exception of the six-eyed sand spider, and that's alleged to be capable. The only known spider capable of killing a human is a Sydney funnel web, and you can't buy one without a license. If it was a hobby spider that is the cause, he would have to have been allergic to the venom. There are like tons of spider hobbyists in the comments trying to educate and being, quite frankly, way more kind and helpful than the people saying things like, there you go, Darwin in action. Basically, if you are keeping venomous inverts, be responsible. And more importantly, if you're selling venomous inverts, be responsible, especially for the medically significant species, which I think would be more along the lines of like deathstalker scorpions and animals like that, more so than like a tarantula. You know, imagine if this was a kid. You know, all it takes is a couple advocates, one incident to go to politicians and try to, you know, ban the hobby, ban the sale of spiders online, require licenses for spiders, and that's just very extreme. But yeah, I just wanted to add my own thoughts and insight in this article because I asked on Instagram yesterday if you guys wanted me to cover this and just like talk a little bit about it, and a majority of you guys did want me to cover this because for articles like this, I think it's good for me to jump on sometimes and do a little bit of like damage control or add insight that possibly like the average reader would not know. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you ever see articles like this that you want my like opinion or thoughts on, let me know, and I will see you guys soon. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram that I use probably way too much. It's at Tarantula.kat. You can go follow me there. I also have a website, tarantulakat.com. Check it out. I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the members picks.